Hello all my viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Terry and my channel name is Terry the Iranian Kids. It's a bright day and I am happy to be here. It is the Cancer Awareness Month and I'm just here to talk about cancer, just to enlighten my viewers, just to educate my viewers on a few things that they need to know on prevention, treatment of cancer. So I will start with breast cancer. We all know that there's a lot of cases of breast cancer, and it's unfortunate that when a client goes to the hospital, it's already too late. Maybe it's at stage 3. The only important thing that we all need to do to prevent going to the hospital when it is late or when the disease is advanced is to do a self breast exam. I talked about self breast examination in one of my previous videos, and I will repeat again. All ladies, immediately after your menses, do a breast exam. Make it a habit. Lie down or stand in front of a mirror, divide your breast into 4, and then palpate all around using the palm of your hand. It will help you identify if you have any lumps that have started forming. And if you feel anything unusual, like you querying whether it's a lump or not, just seek medical advice. Go see somebody who is professional to check you out so that you do not miss. Most of the ladies experience breast tenderness and breast fullness before their menses, and sometimes the breast can feel hard, but after that you should also check. Don't assume that those are premenstrual symptoms. So kindly do a breast exam. Teach your girls to do a self breast exam. We've had cases of cancer even at 20 something years. It is not okay. We need to educate our families, everyone, to do a breast. As long as you're a woman and you have your 2 breasts, just do a self breast exam so that whatever happens, if there's a lump, it's identified early and treated early. Once you identify you have a lump, the doctor will do a biopsy, take a sample, then do a test. If it is it is cancerous, you will be helped in good time. If it is not, then she will advise you on what to do. Again, you should also inspect your breast. When you're doing inspecting for lumps, check the color of your nipple. The nipple is supposed to be dark, but if you see a few changes, like it looks like pinkish, reddish, you don't understand the color, just ask a professional to check you out to ensure that we are not missing anything. We know cancer treatment is expensive and it's so draining for the family, so it's better to do early detection and treatment rather than going to the hospital when it is too late. If you have friends, maybe you have girlfriends, you have children who are girls, help them to examine their breasts. Teach them how to do it or do it for them. It will help avoid mortalities because of the advanced stages of the disease. So next form of cancer is cancer of the cervix. Cervical cancer is caused by the HPV virus, which is the human papilloma virus. And the reason we should take our girls for HPV vaccine, the uptake is too low because most people believe in they say the vaccines will cause infertility in future for our children. It's all lies. It's very important that you give your girls HPV vaccine. Cervical cancer affects the cervix. The cervix is the lower part of the uterus that protrudes to the vagina. In Kiswahili they say the cervix ni mlango wa kizazi. So the HPV virus can stay in the cervix for many years without causing any symptoms, and sometimes it causes cancer. The reason why we should go for screening, go for HPV tests, go for cervical cancer screening. I know many women have avoided going to the hospital because they're afraid to be told that they have cancer, not knowing that if you detect early, you are treated. If you do not, and you go to the hospital when you have the signs already, you have you're in a stage 3, there's nothing more that can be done. So I encourage, if you have friends, that's what you should be talking to them about. Go as a group, gather courage as a group, go for the test. It is not painful as people put it. People say that you put in a speculum. Nowadays it's different. For the girls that are in my group, we will have this discussion. We want to go as a group to do that test. So what are the signs and symptoms that we need to watch for? When you see these signs, you will suspect that there's a problem. Number 1, vaginal bleeding. Immediately after your periods, you bleed again. Or after menopause, after you have achieved menopause, you see bleeding again. The bleeding can be unusual, maybe too much than you're used to. You just realize that you're not able to tell what it is because they've become irregular. So if you have abnormal bleeding, go see a doctor. Number 2, if you have painful sexual intercourse, when you have sex, it is very painful. It can be another disease like syphilis, gonorrhea, so that will be ruled out first. And if it's not gonorrhea or syphilis, then you'll be screened for cancer. The doctors are knowledgeable enough to check the other things first. So we have said painful sexual intercourse. Number 3, foul smelling. Vaginal discharge that is watery, pinkish pale, and it has a foul smell. And it's a lot. If you're experiencing that, please go see a doctor. Those are signs of cervical cancer. If you go there and your doctor does a pap smear and they find it is cervical cancer, they do another test called cone biopsy. You will undergo several tests, then the doctors will help you in good time. So ensure you do a pap smear, go for cervical cancer screening tests. Sometimes it's a campaign, free campaigns, and you see the turnout is very poor. People are so scared. Even a free campaign, people don't show up. So if you are ladies, just form a group, work together as a team, encourage one another to go for this test. So what are the causes of cervical cancer? We said it is caused by the HPV virus. This HPV virus is sexually transmitted. So we should, number one, educate our girls not to start having sexual intercourse at a very early age. So if you have teenagers, let them watch this video. They should not start having sex at an early age. It will predispose them to having cervical cancer. If you have multiple sexual partners, some women have more than 5, maybe men. We have the commercial sex workers. I advise that they use protection. There's some men who have several wives. So just so you know that it is sexually transmitted. So just ensure that your women are safe by doing a cancer screening test. So let's work together. Now that we know the causes, the signs and symptoms to watch for, let's educate each other. Let's not stay and just keep this knowledge to ourselves. If you have a team of friends, you can share the video with them so that they can watch and understand how they're supposed to ensure that they are safe from cancer. Cancer treatment is very expensive, and we all need to do something about it to ensure that we have less mortalities because of cancer. Educate women. Husbands, tell your wives to go for checkup, and we will have a healthy nation. So that's all I had for today. I will encourage you people to continue watching my videos. Like the videos, subscribe, share, because sharing is caring. Don't keep this knowledge to yourselves. We have so many other people who need to know about this. So if you have any questions, you can ask, you can call me, you can put a comment, ask on the comment section, and I will find time to respond to you. So continue taking care of yourselves. Let's go together, let's work together as a team, as friends, as a sister. Be your sister's keeper, just by sharing the knowledge. Let's not meet with our sisters and just talk about things that won't help, but let's share knowledge. Knowledge is power. Thank you.